Now, concerning the Bible, the truth is, the Bible is very, very true, and let nobody deceive you about it. I am not going to give you an advice to tear the Bible, to turn the Bible, burn it on, or dispose it away. No. The Bible is very, very true, because that is the true word of the Most High. But what happened there is, the Europeans, who are the Americans, the Romans, the Britain, because they are all one lineage, who brought to us religion, what they did is, from the original Bible, yes, where it was written in the Hebrew language called Aramaic, you understand, in the Aramaic language, the Hebrew Bible, where they translated it into this English Bible, this King James Bible, there was a lot of conspiracy that was done on it, yes, from the original Bible, where they translated it into this English Bible called the King James Bible. Most of the information that was in that book, in that holy book, you understand, that was so difficult for them to translate and code into lies, they removed them. Yes, that is what they did. So they removed those ones, and the ones that was easy for them to translate, to code into lie and deceitfulness, which they have used in religion against us on this age, was the ones they used in writing this English Bible we have today. You understand? So what you all need to know is, the Bible is not something you read like novel. No, the Bible is not something you read like novel, because the word of the Spirit is different from the word of flesh. For it is written, for a carnal man cannot understand the things of the Spirit. Yes, so it takes someone who have the spiritual gifts of discernment, you understand, to unlock the code that was used against us in this English Bible by religion. So another thing they did is, the true historical names, the true identity of the people that were the true historical roots of this Bible were removed, and they are our ancestors in this nation they call Africa. Yes, they removed them because they are all black men and they are our ancestors. So they don't want us to know who we are. They want to ghost us from our roots, so that we won't be able to trace our true identity, and that is the system of control they have used in succeeding against us in this our nation called Africa by religion. So after they remove our divine holy ancestors that were the true history of this Bible, they now replace it with their own demonic and diabolic ancestors that worship the devil, that worship Satan, that worship the universe. But the word written in the Bible is true, but the names are not a holy names. Those names are demonic names. The reason why they remove the name of our ancestors that are the history of this Bible is, their names are not just sound. Those names are covenants that was given unto us by the Creator that dwells in us. Yes, those names are representation of the holy divine presence of the Creator that dwells in our soul. So our names are not just sound, our names are covenants, and that is a very big threat to the demonic world of darkness. That is why they remove their names and replace it with their demonic names of their demonic ancestors, and make you all to worship their ancestors, make you all to call upon their ancestors, make you all to believe in their ancestors, make you all to demonstrate and concentrate your worship and belief to their ancestors. So religion worship the devil, you understand, but don't throw away the word. Still hold the word. All you need to do is pray for the wisdom of discernment, for you to understand the truth, because the words are written in code, in parables. So it takes someone who have the divine spiritual energy of discernment. Yes, it takes only that person to unlock the code of the Bible. That is why when we teach you things, we don't teach you because of we overheard it, or we learn it from one kind of organization, or we read it from books. No, we have awakened to the truth, because it takes an ancient soul who have existed before, who carry that divine holy DNA, that divine holy energy and discernment to unlock the code that was written in this Bible. This was the same thing that Yeshua did. When Yeshua came, they were using the law of Moses during those days and time in the 3 AD. Yes, as a religion then, to deceive people. And Yeshua came, saw the book that they were using then by the law of Moses, so-called the 10 Commandments. They were using to deceive people, that they should bring their first fruit, they should pay their tithe, sow their seed, pay offerings, do all those kind of things, which Yeshua went to the high temple on the Sabbath day and began to preach and tell them, stop using the house of my father for business. Now, who is the house? We are the house. But religion make you to believe that the house of the Creator is this church that your pastors are building, their industry and factory they are using to make money and steal from you. We are the holy church, we are the house, we are the holy temple of the Creator. For it is written, keep thou thy body holy, for thy body is the holy temple of the Holy Spirit. So the kingdom dwells within us. The kingdom is in us. We are the church, we are the temple, we are the altar of the Most High. He never called us into religion, but he called us to himself. The Creator called us to himself because he dwells in us. You understand? So the Bible is true, but you cannot understand the Bible if you are reading it in this physical knowledge as brought to you by religion, which they have translated it into a deceitful understanding, making you all to believe that everything that happened in this Bible, every prophecy that happened in this Bible happened externally, physically, and that is a lie. All things, all prophecy, all mystery about this Bible is spiritual, and everything happened spiritual internally. You understand? So you cannot understand it with a physical knowledge, because if you are reading it with a physical knowledge, you are reading like a novel. You'll just be reading it like a novel without coming into that truth and understanding of the word. So the word is truth, but the names, the identity was removed. You understand? They removed the true names and identity of our ancestors and make us to believe that everything about our ancestors is evil. Theirs is holy, and which is a lie. Theirs is the devil. They are the ones who worship Satan. They believe in the universe. They worship the universe. They worship idols. They don't believe in the creator. They don't even believe that there is a source to all these creatures. You understand? But we have a holy fear. We believe in the creator and they know the truth. But Africans don't know who they are. And that's why when we keep telling you that religion is demonic, you worship false god. Islamic, Muslim, and Christianity, you all worship false god. You are worshiping the Europeans' ancestors. You are worshiping the devil. The creator never called us into religion. He called us to himself, and the religion was a system used against us to destroy us in this our nation called Africa. That is why Africa cannot grow, because religion brought disunity. Yes, religion brought what? Disunity, hatred. Today a Muslim man is killing a Christian man, and a Christian man is binding and casting a Muslim man. So the Most High will never set such organization to destroy his people, because he has called us into love. You understand? Into love, unity. So religion belongs to the devil. This is the truth. Let nobody deceive you. Peace and love and light.